He was not made for noise. He was born for quiet skies. For moonlight that speaks without a word. For moments where the soul breathes, without needing to be heard. Fazza, the name the wind itself whispers. A prince, not of power, but of peace. Not of command, but of calm. He walks where others rush, listens where others speak, and finds beauty in the spaces between sound. He once said softly, "The truest voice is silence." And perhaps that is why the desert loves him. Because the desert too knows. To be vast is not to be loud. To be great is not to be seen. From his youth, he learned that greatness does not need an audience. He would stand at dawn on the edges of Al-Marmum, watching the first rays kiss the dunes, feeling his heart align with the rhythm of creation. He did not pray only in mosques. He prayed in motion, in the gallop of a stallion, in the breath of a falcon, in the silence of a soul that trusted God completely. People called him a prince. But he knew titles fade like shadows. He wanted to be remembered. Not for the gold on his shoulders, but for the peace in his heart. He loved the desert because it never pretended. It showed itself. Harsh yet humble. Silent yet full of life. He saw in it a reflection of himself. There, under the wide sky, he would whisper to the sand, "Tell me how to be eternal." And the sand replied, "Be still, my son. The loud are forgotten. The quiet are remembered." He carried those words like verses carved upon his soul. And in every decision, every ride, every verse, he carried silence as his crown. When others sought the noise of fame, he sought the stillness of truth. When the world grew loud with applause, he turned to the whisper of prayer. Because he knew, fame fades, but faith endures. Applause dies, but purpose remains. He did not speak much, but when he did, his words carried the weight of oceans. Each syllable was chosen like a pearl, born from depth, not from desire. At times, he would retreat from the palace, leave behind the glitter and gold, and ride alone under the moon. No guards, no glory, only him, his horse, and the endless horizon. The wind would greet him. The dunes would shift beneath his path. And in that vast silence, he found everything he was looking for. He said once, "I do not need the world to hear me. If the desert understands, that is enough." He often watched the sea. Its rhythm, its patience, its endless conversation with the shore. He saw in it a secret of life. The loud waves may crash, but it is the deep water that carries the power. So he lived like the deep sea. Calm on the surface, infinite beneath. There were moments the world tried to pull him into its chaos, to make him run faster, speak louder, shine brighter than the rest. But Fazza smiled and said, "The sun does not need to compete. It rises when it's time." His silence was not absence. It was presence without noise. Strength without show. Faith without fear. He listened to people. Really listened. Because in tea,